Today, I'm sharing a message from Archangel Gabriel. Welcome back to this series of videos where I am sharing messages from the archangels. These are messages that I am channeling that are coming through directly from the archangels to support you on your journey. So, first of all, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so that you do not miss any future videos, and then you can go and check out the videos that I have already posted. So let's begin with Archangel Gabriel's message, which is for anyone who is currently experiencing any form of chaos, that chaotic energy, or that feeling like things are in turmoil, things are flipping upside down, and you are just wanting to experience a sense of inner peace. And maybe this is something that you have been wanting for years. Maybe there's this constant feeling of anxiety, this constant feeling of fear, this constant feeling of needing to be alert and not having this calm, peaceful energy for very long in your life. And so Archangel Gabriel is coming forward. His energy is so beautiful when it comes to connecting to the energy of peace and to experiencing inner peace. And the first thing that I'll say that he's actually saying right now is before we even talk about a way in which you can shift into inner peace right now is actually calling on him. Like his energy, his presence as it is will naturally bring through that peaceful frequency for you to begin to connect with that and to begin to be aware of that. Now, for those of you who have maybe been experiencing a lack of inner peace for some time now, this might feel a little bit strange and a little bit like, this is uncomfortable. And it's true that when our nervous system is used to being in a fight or flight response, it can actually feel weird when things are calm and things are peaceful. And you might find that you subconsciously might be looking for drama, so to speak, or might be looking for something that brings back that fight or flight response. And not because you want to, but simply because it's programmed. It's a conditioned response within our nervous system that causes us to seek that even though we don't want it. And you're like, I want to be free from this. So Archangel Gabriel is here to support you, to help you to set yourself free from that pattern, from that experience, and to find true, lasting inner peace. Now, the other thing that he's saying right now is for you to keep in mind that this journey of inner peace is an ongoing journey. And also that in this moment right now, you can find inner peace right now. You can start to connect and build with that energy and start to build it and kind of seeing it as a piece by piece kind of a thing. Almost like think of Lego blocks and how you start off with one piece and then you connect two together and then you connect it and you start to build something out of those Lego pieces. But it requires time and you have to take each piece step by step and connect it and put it together and see how it fits in and connect it and connect it and connect it. So that's a similar way in which you can think of this experience of inner peace, is that it's something that you build piece by piece. And the first piece to your inner peace starts today. It starts right now. And so with Archangel Gabriel, like I said, you're going to call on him and feel his presence with you, feel his energy, feel that connection and how he steps in. He comes in a beautiful white energy. And I do have other videos that help you to connect with Archangel Gabriel and that help you to really experience his energy. So make sure that you check those out. I will link those at the end of this video. But right now, what you need to know is that when you call on his presence, he is going to surround you in this beautiful white energy that's going to hold you in this sense of peace. Now, the other part of this that's important to understand, oftentimes the experience of lack of inner peace or the experience of chaos is happening because something's going on in your outer environment, whether there are changes that are happening or just experiences or an environment around you that is not supportive of this inner peace feeling. In some situations, it's going to be important for you to look at what in your environment is causing that chaos and determining the best way to disconnect yourself from that environment, from those people, or whatever the situation might be for you. And of course, it's not always necessarily an overnight thing, but it's an awareness that says, oh, okay, this environment is contributing to my lack of inner peace. So I'm going to set an intention to walk away from that in the best way possible. And you can call on Archangel Gabriel to support you. Aside from that, and aside from, just understanding that sometimes it's changes that are happening, sometimes it's because the journey isn't unfolding the way that you expected it to. The thing is that we have to find and connect to the sense of inner peace that already exists inside of you and hold that despite the chaos. And that's something that is possible. And some of you might be thinking like, that's impossible. How am I supposed to hold my own sense of inner peace while everything is going crazy around me? But it's true. It's something that we are able to do. It's a muscle that we must practice to hold our sense of inner peace despite the world around us crumbling down. And if you look at it on a global level, quite literally, the world is crumbling down. And this is part of our collective journey, is how we hold ourselves in the face of that global chaos and show up in our truth and in our light. That's part of the practice. And one of the things that Archangel Gabriel is bringing through is this understanding that part of our spiritual growth is the ability to experience that duality and understanding that having the world around us be in a state of chaos doesn't necessarily mean that it has to take away our sense of inner peace. We can hold both. We can witness what's happening while also holding our state of inner peace. And essentially what that does is that it helps us stay connected to our true self. Your true self, your divine being, is inner peace. Your divine being is love. Your inner being is joy in this experience of connection to love. And so the more that we can practice, again, this is a practice. So don't feel like you have to get this perfect from the get-go. This is a practice. This is a muscle that you are training. You're training this muscle so that you are able to hold that energy, hold that experience of peace while you are navigating the chaos of the world. And what happens is that your light shines so much brighter than the chaos, and it helps to bring through that love and that energy to other people. Like, people will feel and experience that light, which will help them awaken from the chaos as well. And this is how that ripple effect works. This is how we are in this together. Our collective energy matters. And so this is part of the process. So aside from calling on Archangel Gabriel to support you and just bringing in that energy, what's important for you to begin with within yourself is to create a sense of safety within yourself, within who you are. So it's a safety in who you are, where you are, and who you are becoming. Oftentimes, the reason why we experience chaos within ourselves, anxiety, fear, is because we feel like we're losing control. Control gives us a false sense of safety. And so when we feel like we're in control of a situation, when we feel like we can control the outcome, when we feel like we know exactly every single step that is planned and it goes according to plan, then we're like, whew, okay, everything's good. But as soon as things go not according to plan, and as soon as we start to experience this shift and it's kind of like, this isn't what the plan was, it creates anxiety, it creates fear, and it creates chaos, inner chaos. And so the first step here is to release that tie between, if I'm in control, that means that I'm safe, and instead find safety in who you are, meaning that you find safety in your problem solving skills. You find safety in your capacity, in your strengths, in what you're capable of doing. You find safety in your love, that your love is strong and your love is powerful. And therefore, as long as you hold on to that sense of love, that you don't lose your love for yourself or for other people, for humanity, then that love, that you can trust it, it's safe. So finding these aspects within yourself, like qualities within you that you admire, that you appreciate, and saying, this is who I am. And so that's never going to be lost. Like my personality, or just the way that I do things, or the way that I think about things, that's part of who I am, and I can find safety in that. And when you can feel safe in just who you are, and understanding that no one can take that away from you, then it's like, okay, I can navigate whatever comes up because I am solid in who I am. And this is a huge part of what Archangel Gabriel helps us with. He helps us to come back to our truth, to our true self, and to discover that and to know that. And so as part of your soul discovery journey, as part of your purpose journey, as part of your spiritual awakening journey, this is a huge component of it. It's the discovery of who you are and finding safety in who you are, safety in the qualities that you already hold. So this isn't about discovering some magic quality that will be safe for you to then experience, but actually already looking at who you all are already, the things that you already know about yourself. Like I said, your strengths, your skills, your capabilities, your personality, the aspects of you that you already are familiar with and you are already aware of, and finding safety in those things. Again, you don't have to go searching for anything. It's not about discovering something new about yourself. That will come and that will be great. But right now, I want you to focus on who you are today and the qualities that you admire about yourself today, the things that people say about you today. You can ask your friends, you can ask your family, like, what is it that you appreciate and love about me? What qualities really stand out to you? And then receive that feedback and say, yeah, I feel safe in that. That's who I am. And then as you build that, that will create a deeper sense of inner peace, because now you find safety in who you are. It's like you can take yourself and put yourself in this situation, in that situation, in whatever situation. You're like, I know who I am. I am safe in who I am, and therefore I can navigate the situation. And in that, what's also happening is that you are honoring yourself. So when we honor ourselves on the journey, meaning that we are making decisions that are in our best interest, that are in alignment with our soul, then what happens is that we are shining more powerfully in our light. When we honor ourselves, our light is just like, whew, shining. Whereas when we abandon ourselves, when we do something that goes against what our soul actually needs or desires, then that's when we begin to dim our light. And that's when we begin to kind of disconnect from our true self. So in order to stay connected to our true self, to experience that powerful energy, it's about honoring yourself and making decisions that are in alignment with it. And when you feel safe and you honor your qualities, who you are already, that naturally happens. So you can call on Archangel Gabriel to support you with this. You can ask him to help reveal to you these qualities. You can ask him to help you see the true energy of love, of joy, of peace that exists within you, and to anchor into that, to ground into that. And every single day, making the choice and the decision to see yourself in that way. So you could have a practice, maybe a meditation practice or a journaling practice, where you take time to really honor these parts of you. And the more that you do this, again, it's a muscle that you're practicing. The more that you do this, the more that you will just naturally start to see yourself in that way. And that is what's going to cultivate this deep sense of inner peace within yourself. So this is the guidance for you today. I would love to hear from you in the comments below how this landed with you, if you are currently experiencing this sense of chaos, and how you are going to be moving forward with this practice. I can't wait to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and make sure that you share this video with your friends, family, your community. And if you are not subscribed yet to this channel, make sure that you subscribe so that you do not miss any future videos. Like I said, I am dropping a whole bunch of angel message videos that are coming through because the archangels are very loud, very clear that we need to talk about this. So stay tuned for more. I cannot wait for you to receive more guidance from the angels. And in the meantime, I am sending you so much love and angel blessings, and I will see you very soon. Bye.